Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, KrissyBVlogs. Today I'm coming at you with another video related to like weight loss and binge eating. So I have learned some very important things about myself over the last couple of weeks that I don't think I was really aware of before. So I know, mind blown, I wasn't aware of something about myself. But essentially what I learned today is about my binge eating triggers. I always knew that I had binge eating disorder. I've been diagnosed a long time ago. I wasn't always aware of like what was causing it. And I've been using the eating disorder recovery app that I talked about in a previous video. It's called Rise Up and Recover. And as I've been using that app, it's been able to let me kind of track what I'm feeling and what's going on when I'm eating. And I've been able to kind of talk out or write out like what's going through my head when I am thinking about, engaging in a behavior related to my eating disorder, or what I'm thinking about when I feel like I'm gonna binge. And so right now I have 3 major things that cause me to binge. Number 1 is restricting. So the biggest thing that makes me want to binge is restricting of any kind. So if I tell myself I can't eat fast food, I'm gonna go and binge on fast food. If I tell myself I can't have any sugar, I'm gonna binge on sugar. If I tell myself I'm only gonna eat keto, I want to eat and binge on anything but keto foods, even though I enjoy keto meals. Like, keto is delicious. It's a really weird thing in my brain, and I'm not exactly sure why it happens. So I think that's one of the reasons why I've failed on diets for so long in my life, is because I've always been told, you're fat, you cannot eat like a normal person if you want to be thin. I've always been told the only way that I'm going to get thin is to eat a restrictive diet where I cut out junk food, where I maybe only eat low carb, or I eat extremely low calories, something like that, and that's the only way you're going to lose weight. So those are the only diets I've ever tried. Literal definition of crazy. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So since I haven't been restricting, my desire to binge has been cut down enormously, which is nice. And I've also felt like the most relaxed around food that I've ever felt, and I'm not really overeating. Okay, number 2, the second thing that causes me to binge is letting myself get too hungry. If I do not eat breakfast, if I do not eat lunch, if I skip meals, the next meal that I eat, I am triggered to binge. I may not binge if I can fight through it, but it's more likely than not that I will binge on the next meal if I have not eaten enough food. So I noticed this, I think it was the beginning of this week. So I ate some breakfast, and then I just got super busy taking care of the baby. We went to the park, I had an appointment, like cleaning house, and I just wasn't paying attention to the time. And then all of a sudden I was extremely hungry. And I didn't want to eat fast food. So I was like, okay, well, it's almost dinner time, so let's wait till dinner. So I waited till dinner when Andrew got home, and I was going to eat like a normal portion. And my brain was like, you need to eat more, you need to eat more, you need to eat more. And it was just a really terrible experience. So I learned that if I don't eat lunch, or if I skip meals, or if I let myself get too hungry, then I'm going to binge. And then the third and final trigger for binging for me is buffets. So as I talked about in my weigh-in video on Sunday, I ended up going out with my family on Thursday. And when I went, I had planned, like, I'm not going to binge, I'm going to eat normally. And then when I got there, all bets were off. And I think it has a lot to do with like the same process of like, you can't have this later. And so at a normal restaurant, I can stop myself from binging. I can eat a normal amount, put the rest in a box, take it home, like good to go. However, at a buffet, you can't take your food home. For some reason, my mind tells me like this is a one-time thing, even though I know I can go whenever I want. And so I just eat and eat and eat and eat. And I ate until I was pretty uncomfortably full. I ate 2 plates of food plus like some queso and chips. And I had soda. And it was just too much. I did not feel good. And then I learned that right now, buffets are off the table for me. I can still eat all the foods that you can get at a buffet. I just need to not go to that style of restaurant because I just, as of right now, and maybe never, I just don't have the self-control to not eat until I'm uncomfortably full. So yeah, those are the 3 triggers that I have found that I have related to binge eating disorder. A little recap. Number 1 is restricting of any kind, telling myself I can't have something. Number 2 is not eating enough calories or skipping meals, letting myself get too hungry. And number 3 is going to buffets. So if you guys have struggled with binge eating disorder and you have other triggers and you want to let me know below, I would love to read your comments on it. It might help me discover other triggers that I have. These are just the 3 that I have discovered right now. Oh wait, there's one more. Sorry. The other trigger, there's 4. The 4th trigger is stress. So if something really stressful or something really emotional happens in my life, it triggers a binge for me, but not during the stress. After everything settles and everything is like calmed down, then I am triggered to eat. And I don't know why that is. So yeah, 4 triggers. Sorry for that like really abrupt interruption. But yeah, I have 4 binging triggers. And if you guys have any other ones, please let me know in the comments below. Like I said before, it might let me understand a little bit more about my eating disorder or discover other triggers. And also, I just like to hear from you guys and your feedback. And I know I'm not the only person going through this. And so it's just great to hear from you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like my channel, please click subscribe, click the notification bells, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And also if you have any feedback, just let me know. Anyways, thanks guys. Have a great day. Bye.